Dumb,
Cool.
and weird.
podcast. Hello there, everybody. How's it going? This is Wes Walker from the Dumb, Cool, Weird podcast. And I'm coming to you today because I just want to talk about a few things. You can call this a rant, if you will, something, if you will. We're going to call this a open message about the world we live in 2022. So, I feel like the world is not the place that it used to be. What do I mean by that? Well, I think progressively over the countless hundreds of years, we've been getting dumber. We've been getting more into our ideology, and we can't be objective with ourselves anymore. And what do I mean by that? So, I think that ever since the 20th century, we've always been stuck in our own little camps about what we believe and understand about the world. But I do believe that it's gotten worse as it's gone on. And I'm a firm believer that social media has made this even worse. It keeps us in our camps a lot more. We do this and we do that. I believe that we're not really going in a direction that is beneficial for the planet. I swear, after watching that movie, Don't Look Up, it is a good eye-opening situation where I can see that social media really is a detriment to everything. And I encourage people to put it down, even if it's just for a day, even if it's just for an hour. Try it. Try to have real conversations with real people. Quit putting people in different camps. I swear, if I go on on Facebook one more time, and I see somebody saying stuff like, "Oh, well, you're conservative, so you're automatically this," or "You're liberal, you're automatically this." I'm tired of reading shit like that. It gets on my fucking nerves, and I'm fucking sick of it, man. This is some civilization-ending shit, stuff like this, and I think it's gonna only get worse, in my opinion. And it's going to trickle down to other people. There's only a handful of people that I know that kind of think like I do. And we're becoming more of the minority. I don't care. If you don't think and you can't possibly critically think about anything, I don't want to interact with you anymore. I want you to figure it out. I want you to figure out how to get along with people. Because obviously me explaining it to you doesn't work anymore. The things I'm explaining right now is probably going in one ear and out the other, and I'm fucking sick of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing generally good people not understanding how to be good people to each other. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm really tired of it. I know this is a podcast that's supposed to be fun, but it's not fun anymore. We joke about these things. We joke about mental health. We joke about how politics has messed everything up. We joke about how the left and the right hate each other so much. We joke about how the older generation hates the younger generation. You know what? I'm a millennial. And maybe I want better for the world. Maybe I want things to be different. I try to have an objective view about everything. Because when you come towards everything with a subjective view, you're always going to fall into the same traps. It's the same fucking trap every time. Try to be objective for once in your life. Try to see outside of yourself. Try to put yourself in the shoes of another person. That's all you got to do. You let the media tell you what to do all the time. You get sucked into it. The right is really sucked into Fox News. The left is really sucked into CNN and NBC. You can't get sucked into that shit. You got to think objectively, and you got to stand outside of that stuff, because if you don't, our society is going to fucking crumble. You need to listen to me. I'm the type of person, I have autism. I try not to let my emotions get too involved in everything as much as I can. But I've reached a boiling point where, things are just not as good as they used to. They're not as good as they used to be. I remember back in the day, I could date somebody and have different beliefs in them, and they would be completely okay with it. But now, dating is fucked. I go on a a dating website or a dating app nowadays. In the past couple of years, and people don't even want to date me because I don't think exactly like they do. But I may even have some things in common with them. But that's still not enough. You know, because I'm not like exactly like you don't want to date me. Because when you date somebody that's not like you end up learning from that person. You end up growing with that person. Open your fucking mind, man. Quit being a fucking dumbass. I don't care if you're on the left or the right. You're fucking stupid if you fucking just stick your head in the sand and don't want to understand and listen to what people have to say. Because we all got to live here on this planet together. And the more we keep doing this shit where we don't want to interact with each other, it's going to keep fucking shit up. And I'm tired of it. I'm fucking sick of it. I really am. I'm fucking tired of all the fucking bullshit. Can't we just fucking get along and understand each other? What is it going to take for us to get along with each other? Is it going to take us having society crumble till it's nothing? When we have anarchy and people killing each other? Is that what it's going to take? Tell me. Because I want to know. I really want to know. What is it going to take for us to get along with each other? Please enlighten me. Because I can't figure it out. I've tried to figure it out, but there's nothing I can do. I love people. I like interacting with people. But it seems more and more we just don't get along and we can't talk about anything anymore. And I'm sick of that shit. Talk to me. Talk to people that are different than you. I'm a centrist. So what? Doesn't make me a bad person. It just means I have different views than you if you're, say, right or left. Even more so than me. I just happen to be, I feel like the majority of people think like me. But they're too scared to say that stuff because they're scared of being judged. Why can't we just admit to ourselves that this is the way we are? It's how we keep a balance in the world. And for the people that live here in this country, you always talk about how things are bad. It doesn't matter if you're left or right. Try living in another country, another fucking country where things are so fucking terrible. I dated somebody who was from Russia. And she told me so many different times that we're very privileged over here. And that we really don't know how good we got it here. Yeah, it could be better here. We can make things better. We could change different things to make things better. But overall, it's better than most places in the world. She used to tell me stories about how she would watch her dad. She watched her dad get stabbed to death in front of her when she was 5 years old by the Russian mafia. She's seen cars get completely stripped within 20 minutes of it parking out in front of a fucking store. She's seen people get shot. She's seen people get killed. She's seen women get beaten to death because they have a fucking thought. We live in a country where things are a lot more open and a lot more free. Yeah, it's not fucking perfect. Nothing's fucking perfect. And we could do better. And I want us to do better. But don't sit there and say that it's so fucking bad that people are fucking dying every day. Like somehow we're like the worst country on the planet when we're really not. We got our fucking problems. Yeah, people do die in this country. But it's nowhere compared to a second or third or fourth world country. I don't even know if there is a fourth world country. I think it's just third world. But it doesn't matter. We act like we're so fucking oppressed here. We're not. We're not oppressed here. People have freedoms here. Everybody has the freedom to do what they want. I wish we had better health care. I wish college was more affordable. I wish those things, and I wish we could figure out a way to solve those things. But the left and the right can't fucking figure it out. So maybe we should try to figure out how to work this thing out where it works for our society. We need to ask the people what we need to do. It's not the fucking politicians. Fuck those sons of bitches. Those are the worst motherfuckers on the planet. Politicians and the media are the fucking most corrupt sons of bitches on the fucking planet. Fuck those fucking cocksuckers. I hate them. I have no use for those motherfuckers. So yeah, this is a special episode of the Dumb, Cool, Weird podcast. It's just me, Wes, talking. And maybe Nick will talk on his own. But I just wanted to say, quit fucking hating each other, because that's what they fucking want. The politicians, the people in charge, the media, all those motherfuckers, they want you to fight with each other. Because if we stick together and we fucking fight this shit, we will fucking win and we will achieve. This could be the greatest country on the fucking planet if we want it to be. We just have to learn to get along with each other, and we need to learn how to fucking fix this shit. And remember, it could be worse. Let's try to figure this shit out together, okay? This is Wes from the Dumb, Cool, Weird podcast. Check out our website. Check out our YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoy. Have a good day. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Dumb, Cool, and Weird podcast with Wes and Nick. If you want to check out more of our stuff, go to www.dumbcoolweird.com. You'll find our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Patreon link if you want to support us. Also, be sure to check out our merch store. And if you're interested in being on our podcast, you can find a link on our website so you can reach out to us and tell us if you want to talk to us about something that's really weird, dumb, or cool. We'd be glad to hear from you. Hope you will stay tuned for the next weird ass episodes we got. Thank you.